Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Caterpillar, we would like to welcome you to a very exciting day for us in the large wheel loader product group. My name is Kurt Norris. I'm the large wheel loader product manager, and we look forward to launching our new 994K for you today. You know, the 994 was introduced in 1991. So it's been on the same platform for 25 years. We really spent a lot of time listening to you, the customer, and we hope when you see this machine, you'll see a lot of the features and benefits you all told us to put into this machine. So did anybody put a watch on that cycle time? It's 33 seconds.
Okay.
So, as I mentioned to you earlier, a lot of good voice of the customer input into the design of this machine. You'll over the next day get to see a lot of the new features and benefits with this machine. But what I'd like to do is introduce Randy Anilowski to you. Randy is our, many of you probably know Randy. Randy has over 40 years of experience with Caterpillar, and the majority of his career has been with large wheel loaders. And so Randy's going to take you through some of the features and benefits at a very high level this afternoon. We'll get into some more details tomorrow. But Randy, why don't you take it away?
Okay, thank you, Kurt. Thanks for the introduction. How's it coming through?
You're a little windy.
Okay, a little windy?
A little windy.
Is this better? Okay, thank you. I hope you're impressed with the machine. Personally, I am very impressed with it. We made the 994K has more rim pull, more breakout force, more power, and more mass. Hopefully you notice the mass. All that contributes to making it a very good wheel loader, but a good digger also. Chris Barsh, who's going to join us here. Chris Barsh is our NPI lead for the 994K. As I'm talking about some of the features on the 994, he's going to point them out. As an example, on the wheel chocks. Wheel chocks are going to be offered on this machine. They're similar as on the 793. Then going from the wheel chocks, we have a service center, which unfortunately over here, I can't see him. But on the service center on the left side is electrical disconnects. We've got lockouts, the transmission, the starter, and the battery disconnect. Then in the center of that area, we have quick disconnects for fill and drain of all the fluid compartments on the machine. Now, we stress that the service center is ground level. And the reason we really stress ground level is in the United States, in the mining industry, the biggest occurrence of incidents is getting on and off the machines. So we're really trying to do everything we can to keep people from getting on the machine or off the machine unnecessarily. So one person can fill and drain all of the fluid compartments from the center of that service center. Then on the right side of the service center, we have a VIMS messenger screen, and that is also tied into some touchpad switches. On the VIMS messenger screen, the technician can access that. He can look at any faults that are on the machine. He can attempt to troubleshoot them all without getting on the machine. Then the touchpad switches have international symbols that identify all of the fluid compartments. The problem with the international symbols is not everybody knows what they mean. So on the touchpad switches, if he pushes the symbol, we'll say for the fuel tank. He pushes that, it will tell him on the messenger screen what compartment that is. If he pushes it a second time, it will tell him what fluid to add into it. If it was the hydraulic system, it would tell him it was hydraulic fluid. If he pushes it a third time, it tells him how much fluid to add to go from the add mark to the full mark. He can do all that at ground level. Then moving on to the powered access system. As you can see, comes down in less than 10 seconds. On the rear of the machine, you should be able to see some fire suppression. This machine is fire suppression ready. What that means is we've got designed in mounting areas on the machine to mount those bottles. We've got 2 on the rear, 1 on each side of the radiator, and 2 up here near the front of the engine hood area. All 4 of those are designed for fire suppression. Then also, because the radiator grew quite a bit. And we grew the radiator because one of the complaints, I'll say, or shortcomings of our previous models was in very hot climates, we were limited on cooling capability. Well, with this machine, the standard cooling system is good to, we recommend it to about 30C, 86F, and then a high ambient package is good for temperatures above that. But as you can see, there's stairs to get up there. There's two rectangular slots there for cleaning out the system, and Chris can tie off with the tie-offs on either side of the radiator there and do that work safely. There are also tie-offs on all four corners of the ROPS, once again trying to add that safety into it. The access stairs have now changed to 45 degrees. Those access stairs are set up so you can either go down forward or backwards, whatever you feel comfortable on, but they are very fine for going back. We've also got service platforms on each side of the engine. You can get in there, you can do most of your routine service and all that right from the platforms. At the top of the stairs, once again, you can raise and lower the platform. On the left side here, I hope you can see there's an emergency egress letter. That is now standard on the machine. We got a gate there for that. Air filters on this machine. It is the same air filter as the 988 all the way up through the 993 and now the 994K. It's just that we have more air filters on the 994K. We have increased the air filter capacity on this machine by 3 times. So it gives you significantly longer air filter life in the field, lowers your maintenance costs, lowers your downtime. Once again, same filter that's used on the 988 and up. And then we have a pump service bay area. It'll take him just a little while to set this up. It's got access from 2 doors on top. We have stairs down into it. He can take these handholds, a twist lock, puts them in place. Down at the bottom, I think it's 3 steps down. There is a service platform. There's a drive shaft guard down there. In that area, he can access all of his pumps and service his screens in that area. While he's putting that stuff away, I'm going to talk a little bit about the cab. The cab has been completely redesigned. We have a new touchpad screen for the operator. It improves his interface with the machine significantly. We've got mining mirrors, or what we're referring to as mining mirrors. It's both this mirror and the mirrors on the outside there. Gives the operator much better visibility around the sides of the machine. LED lights, I hope you noticed when we came in, LED lights are standard on this machine. The new machine comes with a new seat. It's a high back seat. The deluxe seat is a heated and ventilated and leather seat. So once again, heated, leather, and ventilated. And solar glass is now an option on the machine. And with that, Kurt, I'm going to turn it back to you.
Okay, thanks, Randy. Let's give Randy a hand. Good job. So hopefully you agree that we have put voice of the customer, voice of you all, the dealer and the customer, into this machine. We will be talking in a lot more detail tomorrow over the features and benefits of this. But I want to thank the team for just an outstanding new model, and we can't wait for this to hit the marketplace. So thank you very much.